Alright everybody, so the next portion of our doggy care class, for the people who never asked for us to do one, uh, is going to be brushing them. Because shih tzus, with their little heads here, and we got short hair ones, we don't do the long hair, they're bad enough trying to keep clean. They will get knots in their tails, in their ears, and under their arms. And everybody knows that armpit hair knots are terrible. So, we are going to do a little face and ear grooming and a little body combing, and we'll show you how we do that. So we have our first volunteer here, and this is the Suki dog. Oh, she's laying down. So first thing we're going to look at is her ears, which they have a bad habit of getting knots back here in the back of their ear. So there are different methods of combing, but the one I generally go with is I'll get a pinch of a bunch of hair near the skin. Get a good pinch, so if you pull on it, you're pulling against your grip and not against their ears, because they really hate that. She doesn't have any bad knots today, which is a good thing. There's a little one right there. So get a little pinch there, and then kind of start from the end and work back. There you go, until it comes apart. Sometimes, occasionally, you'll get a really bad knot, and instead of holding the comb perpendicular to the hair like you would normally do, I'll wind up having to get a pinch like that and then turn it like that so I can pull against the teeth of the comb to work it out. And that's generally when they get really fidgety and don't like what you're doing. But for the most part, if you can keep from pulling, or at least pulling hard against the actual skin of their ear, they like the attention, so they'll kind of sit there and suck it up. Just work through it slow. There we go. And then you get those silky little cute shih tzu ears going on. Trust me, Suki dog, if they knew anything about you, they think the ears was the only thing cute about you. She's such a spoiled diva. So now that we got that ear out of the way, the next thing we're going to do to Suki dog, and this most of them do wind up hating, is combing their face. Again, we keep their hair short so it's easier to maintain. It's not that long show dog look, but the comb I'm using has the fine teeth on one side and the coarser teeth on the other. Start with the coarse teeth and kind of get her face in your hand. Get a little under the ear and just slowly kind of rotate the comb through it. Oh, Suki dog. Yes, we know you don't like getting your face combed. So occasionally, because she has eye runs, she'll get knots in her hair that are kind of glued together with eye boogies, and those are not fun to clean up. Say, that's only because I cry because you leave me home all alone when you go to work.
Wait, I'm here sometimes. How is she alone?
Yes, but she's a drama queen.
My man made her like, we're here. She's never alone.
See, get that, get the little bits of gummy out of the fur, go to the other side. I know Suki shoes. Oh, we got a little bit of a knot in that one. So same general idea. Kind of get your finger in there, grab the fur so she can't pull it out, and then slowly alternate between the coarse side to try and get the big knots, and the fine side to clean it up if there's anything in her fur. See? And that's good face combings. Good Suki shoes. And then when you're done with them, you always give them a little reward that we're not going to say at the moment because they will get really antsy and want it right now. But now, we're going to move on to the next doggy.
Victim.
So our next volunteer de torture is the Mayhems, who is refusing to show her face. And anyway, we are going to comb her tail out. Come on, sit. Sit.
Bang, sit.
Lay down, something. There we go. All right. So we're going to use the same toothed comb. And generally it's kind of the same principle. Grab some hair. Make sure you got a good pinch on it. Start working from the end back to the tail. If the course goes through without catching anything, there's a little bit at the end. If the course doesn't catch on anything, you don't have any knots, or at least none big enough to really worry about. If you do catch a little bit of it, work from the end back toward the tail until it comes out. Mayhem has apparently been a good doggy, and her tail is in fairly good order. As opposed to her sister, which somehow always manages to get terrible knots in it.
Well, Minion's tail is also longer.
Oh, she just said you had a big butt. Oh. She said she just insulted your sister. So yeah.
Jimmy's fine with that.
Yeah, Mayhem's tail. It's nice and fluffy.
And like turn her around so she can get a good face shot.
Okay, is you going to say hi to the camera?
Say hi to the camera.
Come here. Sit.
May.
Sit.
Sit, baby. May.
May, sit.
She's like, what are you going to do to me?
Say hi to the internets. Say hi to the YouTubes.
Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, Mama saved me.
Okay, go away now.
Come
You
here,
can go
baby.
away now.
Come on. Come on. Come here.
Go to Melissa.
Come here.
Go, Melissa. And next up, we've got Minion. Yes, the Mini Moose. Disapproving doggy herself. Now, we're going to do some body brushing. So for this one, we use one of these kind of soft plastic backed combs like that. This is usually pretty easy because with the short hair, they don't really have enough body hair for it to get long enough to get tangled. Not a whole lot of pressure. Keep a nice smooth stroke going. And Minnie Moo enjoys this. Yes, don't you? Yes. Oh. Come on, lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Oh, turn this way. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can... There we go. Let's comb the bellies. Oh, yes. Oh, ho, ho. Anybody ever seen one of those movie impressions of Cleopatra on her litter being carried, just kind of laying there looking imperiously at people, going, somebody feed me grapes? Yeah, that's Minion.
She is our alpha. She's deserving of it.
She's like, I'm glad you have seen fit to treat me how I deserve. Instead of just giving me a Judy chop. Oh.
As Suki Dog, no one can see this, but Suki Dog is like looking on jealously over here.
Oh, these Suki Dog and Minion are so jealous of each other.
Like, she got Judy chopped and I didn't.
I would Judy chop you too, Suki Dog. There you go.
And May May's over here going, don't Judy chop me.
So if you do a little stroke with the comb and then just kind of pet right behind it, you get the loving glare. Oh, yes.
And when you're finished, you can put her shirt back on her.
And if their hair and ears have already been deknotted, you can kind of include those in the stroke. As long as it flows through the hair, they enjoy the sensation.
Well, the ears, they have little spots up in their ears that are their joy receptors that if you massage them will release their endorphins for happiness.
Are you endorphining? Are you getting a little drug high?
Yes.
Anyway, that is the short and simple way we try to keep our dogs from looking like sewer rats.
Other than that, we pay to have them cut because...
Oh yeah, we don't do that noise. We take them to a groomer in a nearby town. Interesting note, in Korea, quite often the grooming shop and the veterinarian are the same place. So either a veterinarian will take up shop in... Sorry, other way around. The groomer will take up shop in a veterinarian's office, or the veterinarian will also double as a groomer. Those are usually the smaller shops when the vet does both. But if you're ever in Korea and you're looking for a place to try and get your dog groomed, look for a veterinarian. They'll generally be able to sort you out.
You gonna put Sookie's shirt on?
Oh yes. Come here, Sookie dog. Come on. Come on, Sooks. Oh, stretch it out. Come here.
See, these are Daiso specials, man.
Oh, come here, old doggy. All right. Let's get your warm shirt back on, because it's getting a little cool outside.
Mini Mooshes, I like my Daiso special, Chuck.
It's getting cool enough outside that they need the little fuzzy shirts, which are fortunately quite affordable at Daiso.
We are not sponsored by Daiso, but I do love the fact that they are affordable.
Oh, trust me, they get enough of my money. They're not sponsoring me, I'm sponsoring them.
Daiso is awesome.
All right, and let's sit you over here next. Oh,
to your best friend?
Next to your best friends. Oh, look at the twins.
Triplets.
Triplets? That's right, triplets. Oh, she said I'm out of here. Enough of that noise.
She said, I'm not anybody's twin or triplet.
So, anyway, that's how we take care of our dogs, at least for this week. If we think of something else to show you, we will, because, hey, it's our channel. We do what we want. Watch some videos, like and subscribe, do the thing, have fun.